Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
We'd like to welcome you here inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats, here inside the Bobcat Den. It's time for freshman boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Before we get started, I'd like to thank some of our partners before we get into this. Kirby Consulting, serving the Rockies and Western Plains since 2014. Kirby Consulting is your elite oil field professionals and a proud sponsor of Two Basins Sports Network. Also brought to you by Leah May's Little House of Quilting. Check her out. She's got some really nice quilts, I got to be honest. My grandma loves to collect those types of quilts that Leah May has. So if that's your style, then go ahead and check her out. She is located in Shoshone, so if you're willing to go 30 minutes for a blanket, then then she is the right person for it, that's for sure. Her phone number is up there on the screen right now, actually. You can also search her up on Facebook, Leah May's Little House of Quilting. Also brought to you by Thermopolis Basketball Club, offering a competitive basketball development environment for grades 3rd through 12th. Thermopolis Basketball Club is a proud sponsor of Two Basins Sports Network. Jay Talich and Gavin Livingood are going to be tipping us away here, and we are underway. The finale to tonight's action, the Cody Bronx and the Thermopolis Bobcats. Here comes Lane Colomer with it. He'll move to the left side. Back door here to Gavin Livingood. Now up to Carter Hughes-Becerra. Now to Jarrett Cornella. Cornella moves to his left side on the screen by Becerra. Now off to Oliver Beer, and now up to Lane Colomer. Colomer right side, now up top. Passes up to Beer again. Beer dips it inside. Here comes Lane Colomer. Gives it up again on the underhand to Jarrett Cornella. He pump fakes. He wanted to go for three there. Kicks it out now to Oliver Beer and out of bounds. It'll go back to the Bronx. 7:26 to play here in the opening quarter of this one. Cody will get their first possession of the ball game. Going up to the left side, guarded by Becerra. He'll try to get by Becerra, pokes it loose. Here comes Colomer down the other end. Underhands it up to Gavin Livingood. The ball is loose, and it was kicked out by the four of Viles. It's going to stay right where it's at here with the Bobcats. And this is going to be a tough game for the Bobcats. Cody up in 3A. I think they got demoted from 4A a couple of years ago, so still like a really big program. Jarrett Cornella lets it fly. It's up and it's no good. Cody trying to get a hold of it, and it is going to get a rebound for Talich, the center. He's going to bring it back down the floor. Passes up to the 33 of Delzer. Delzer kicks it back out. Shot on its way for three. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Oliver Beer. And Oliver Beer had a phenomenal game against Worland. And we gave the player of the game to Gavin Livingood, but when we gave that certificate to Gavin, we said this already during the Wyoming Indian game. Gavin, he accepted the certificate, of course, but he was like, you should have gave that to Oliver Beer. And you know what? It wasn't an easy decision that night, but I do agree with Gavin, though. Ollie had a really good game that night. Let's see what he does here tonight. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. By the way, Carter Hughes-Becerra scored the first basket there for the Bobcats. On the pass attempt, it's intended for Cornell. It's stolen away by the center. Shot on its way from two. It's up and splash. I believe it was Viles in on the basket there for the Bronx. Colomer will inbound here to Cornella. Cornella will be playing at the one spot here to start. He'll be bringing it up past the Bobcat head. Cornella to the right side, now up to Colomer. Colomer swings out of it. He'll pass left side to Livingood. Down the right side. Shot on its way. Up and in. And just a fantastic group of kids here that we have for this freshman team. And the future of the Bobcats is bright for both girls and boys. Holds on to it, kicks it on back. Pump fake. This is Delzer. He'll drive inside. Shot on its way on the reverse. It's up and it's in. Tie game at 4. You know, we saw something similar to this in the Level game too, right? And also at first against Worland, right? We saw a little bit of struggles early on. They made the right adjustments, won both of those contests. Also, some of these kids that are playing on this team, they beat the crap out of Wyoming Indians. So take with that what you will. Shot on its way. It's up and no good from Living Good for 3. And rebounded there by Delzer underneath the basket in a physical attempt at getting the ball back by Oliver Beer. And looks like it's going to stay right where it's at. 4:52 to play in the first quarter. Good Lord, this game's already gone by its first 3 minutes. Foul was committed by Cody, by the way. Underneath to Carter Hughes Becerra and out of bounds. It'll stay right where it's at as it bounces off the leg of Delzer. Jarrett Cornell will have this one on the baseline. No subs for either side just yet. And Cornell gives up to Lane Collimer. A bit of a risky pass, but he'll move to his left side. Passes up to Living Good. Living Good passes right side to Beer. He'll take the 3. This one's up. Can't get it to go. That one was on target. Just couldn't get it there. We got a couple of Broncs coming out of the stable. Right side. Pushes his way through. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Oliver Beer. Collimer left side. Living Good. It's up and rejected and a foul. And that hit Zach Hasty's senior poster up there. I don't think Zach appreciates having his face bashed in. 33, that is Delzer. He's charged with the first personal foul. Second team foul for Cody. Living Good taking the shots. It's up and it's no good. Still a tie game here. A couple of Broncs coming out of the stable. 5, 22, and 20. This is Robinson, Fenton, and Carter. By the way, we have last names. We don't have first names for the Cody Broncs, which if a Cody player wins player of the game tonight, then that's going to make my life a living nightmare. 4:26 still to play. We have a whistle down there on the other side of the floor. And it looks like a lane violation possibly on Robinson, so they're going to give Living Good another free throw. Shot on its way up and no good. Rebounded here by the 23 of Talich. Talich brings it up the middle of the floor. Now passes it right side. Goes through the fingers of the 4 of Viles and out of bounds. 4:17 to play. Collimer going to inbound here to Jarrett Cornella. Cornella will bring it up past the timeline. Cornella moving to his right side, passes right side. Living Good's got it. Living Good passes it right side. Here comes Collimer down the right. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Lane Collimer for 2, and Thermopolis will surprisingly use a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Troy Weishar going to talk it over with his kids over there on the sideline, and we'll be back in just a moment. Timeout Bobcats, 6-4. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. 6-4 is your score. The Thermopolis Bobcats on top with 3:59 to go in the first quarter. You're watching freshman boys basketball on Two Basins at Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, on the voice of the Bobcats. Getting ready to go. Cody will have us started here in this little reset here. Back underway. Cody with it, number 4 of Viles to start off. He'll pass far side to Talich, trying to get out of the backcourt. They'll give it up front now to Carter. Carter left side takes the shot. It's up no good. Collimer on the rebound. Collimer weaves his way through. Down left side. It's up and it's no good. Still trying to get there. It's Oliver Beer. Drives through. One dribble. Shot up. No good. Grabs his own rebound. Kicks it out. Cornella can't get it to go for 3. Rebounded by Talich. And they'll come back the other way. Talich has got a lot of those boards tonight for Cody. The 4 of Viles with it. He lets it go for 3. That one is up, and it is no good. Beer tries to grab the rebound. It's poked out. It's going the other way. And Cody's going to call a timeout as Beechler was ready to come into the game there. We'll take another quick breather, this time ad-free. We won't bombard you with the same commercial within 30 seconds. We'll be back in just a moment. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Timeout, Broncs. Like talking back here inside of Hot Springs County High School, freshman boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Leah May's Little House of Quilting, as well as Kirby Consulting and Thermopolis Basketball Club, proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. If you'd like to get your name involved in that list of sponsors, it's going to be a busy basketball season, so get in it now. We have a lot of broadcasts coming up for you here in 2026. It's basketball season here in Thermopolis. Get in contact with us at 307-388-9203 or reach out to us via Facebook on the Two Basins Sports Network Facebook page. Gets it underneath to Oliver Beer. Shots up no good. Colmer will not get the assist on that one. It was a really good dish to Beer. Right side, ripped away. Colmer was there and spinning out of it. Oh, it looks like they're going to give him on a carry there. Oh, man, that would have been a highlight reel play if Jarrett Cornella was able to get out of the backcourt with that spin. That was a really fantastic move up until the whistle. Passing it up behind him to Bendall. He'll go down the right side. A little bit of contact there. It's up and it's in. No whistle despite the contact by Logan Johnson. 2:35 to play here in the opening quarter of this one. Oliver Beer with it. He'll dip it inside to Cornella. And it's taken back away by the 10 of Beechler. Beechler, no help there. He'll have the 23 of Talich back there, and he'll give it back up to Beechler. I don't know why they bothered passing there. Left side, holds on to it, tries to get rid of it, handed by Collimer and Johnson. Kicks it on back up top to the 22 of Fenton. And they're going to call a traveling violation here on the Bronx. By the way, it's 6-6. I forgot to score the Bronx on their last basket, so sorry about that. Again, I guess the scoreboard and timer are not official, by the way. Should only be used as a general guide. We'll try. We do a decent job of keeping it synced, but not always perfect. Passes it to the right side. This is Lane Collimer. Collimer goes left side up to Beer. He wanted to go for three there. Livingood will line it up. Three! Gavin Livingood! His first three of the game, the first three-point field goal of the game for the Bobcats. Up into the corner, they'll go left side, and they'll let him on by. The 5 of Robinson takes the shot. It's up, and it's no good. And out of bounds it goes. It'll go back to the Bobcats as Robinson tries to keep it in. And we got 3 coming out of the stable here for the Bronx. The 0, the 4, and the 20. That is Bendall, Viles, and Carter back into the game for Cody. And here comes Collimer up past the timeline. Collimer stops there on the edge of the volleyball line near some of that masking tape. He'll move to the right side. Now here comes Livingood. Livingood steps out, passes left side. Collimer drives inside the paint. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. And Lane Collimer's been the star of the show tonight. He's got the most points tonight for the Bobcats. I think he's sitting at about 6. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Even if it's not 6, it's still the lead because we have multiple different people that have got points tonight. And a foul, I don't know if they called it on the shot or on the floor. They called a hold, so I'm going to assume it was on the floor. Got a couple of Bobcats coming out of the den here. Carter Hughes-Becerra and Aiden Clear checking in. Oliver Beer and Jarrett Cornella will come off the floor. So Cornella and Clear switching spots at the 1. I assume they're going to put Clear in at the point position here. 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. Passes it left side. This is the 25 or 23. He'll give it up now. Here comes the 0 of Bendall. Bendall looking for it. He'll dribble to his right side. Steps out of it. Looks to pass. He goes for the skip pass. Stolen away. Collimer down the left side. It's up and it's in. Shot clock disabled as Collimer gets another steal and score. That's the second time he scored on that turnover fast break tonight. Cody in a little bit of trouble here. We talked to Troy Weishar as we were getting the roster for Cody, and Troy told us, he was like, I hope we have the same amount of game, I hope we have the same type of game we had against Worland. And it's looking like that right now, 13-6, Bobcats on top. Bendall loses the ball. He'll get it up the near side. No fly zone down there. 7 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, One. Won't get one off it. No, he will get one off in time, but he won't make it. And that's going to conclude an exciting first quarter here at freshman basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Returns in just a moment as we get ready to start the second quarter here in Thermopolis. You're watching freshman boys basketball on TBSN. Here's a message from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter here. We'd like to welcome you back here as the Cody Bronx take on the Thermopolis Bobcats here on the road. These two will be meeting again in Cody later on this year. Cody really struggling here. They are down by 7 to start. And it's been the Lane Colomer show tonight. Right side, Talich passes a 3 on its way. It's up and not even close. Viles was there on the shot, and he was lucky to have a teammate down there to get that ball back in, but the Bobcats will keep it alive. Aiden Clear trying for 2. It's up and it's no good. Very good look, though. No idea why they thought it would be a good idea to leave him wide open like that. And a foul as Colomer comes storming in like an angry bull. And also made a little bit of contact with his head there. Blaine Colomer will get called for his first foul tonight. Back underway. Passing up to the far side is the 23 of Talich. He'll go right side now. Here comes Viles. Left side now to Beechler. He'll move right side now with his left hand. Passes right side now to Delzer. Delzer right side. We heard a couple of Cody fans on the other side of the gymnasium say pass the ball. And you know what? That might actually be good advice. Or sorry, not pass the ball, move the ball. That's still good advice, though. Cody has not done very much today in terms of getting inside the paint. They need to do a lot more getting their players open instead of just standing around. Shot is up and is in for Lane Colomer again. And Lane Colomer's just been on a different planet to everybody else here so far tonight. Baseline, kicks it out, wide open right side, and they are going to have it back up top. Bobcats still kind of going with I want to say a 2-3 zone. They'll skip it back over to the right side. Becerra picks up on it. Here comes Clear. Down left side, shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Cody will get something to go. Lane Colomer with it. Up past the timeline. Right side now. Here comes the 5 of Logan Johnson. He'll pass left up to Gavin Livingood. He'll drive in, pump fakes, kicks it back out. Here comes Colomer. Out to Aiden Clear, lets it fly. It's up and it's no good. And Clear's been trying those mid-range shots. I think he needs to get a little closer here. And they'll have another traveling violation on Cody. What is going on with the Bronx tonight? Checking into the game is Robinson. A couple Bobcats coming out of the den. Looks to be Oliver Beer and Jarrett Cornella back into the game. Carter Hughes Becerra and Aiden Clear will come out. Jarrett Cornella with it now on the near side. Cornella backdoor. Here comes the 31 of Livingood. Livingood spins out of it, takes a shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Viles. Passes it right side. Here comes the 10 of Beechler. It seems like Beechler has been almost been playing afraid today. He's been kind of, don't know really how to describe it without sounding mean. Oliver Beer on the tip. He's coming back down the other way, down the middle. It's up and it's no good. Colomer tries to keep it in. He pounds the mat. I'm surprised they didn't call a technical there. I don't know if he did it on purpose or if it was just momentum, but even still, surprised they didn't give a call there to him. And it's tipped by Colomer down the right side. He'll go through one-on-one. It's up, no good. Rebounded by the 33 of Delzer. Through the middle, swings and can't finish at the rim. And they're trying to counter here. Oliver Beer was there one-on-one, but still, I mean, it was enough for them to cause the miss. Beer passes right side here to Livingood. 4:38 to play. Clock's been running for quite a bit here tonight in this freshman game. The girls' game, pace of play wasn't the greatest, but they still, when you saw the score, it was a mostly defensive game all night. Livingood on the elbow, kicks it out to Beer. Now here comes Colomer, skips it over. Cornella lines up for the three, a little off balance, and it's no good. I think Cornella needs to set his feet a little bit more. He's a little bit worried about the power there, I feel like. Shot on its way, it's up and it's no good, but Jarrett just needs to plant his feet, let the shot come to him on that, and it's going to be a whistle here. And it is going to be a Bobcat timeout, so we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. Bobcats with 3 remaining. You're watching freshman boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the voice of the Bobcats. Thermopolis up 15-8 over the Bronx.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Talking back here inside of Hot Springs County High School, coming out of the Bobcat timeout. Been a really good game tonight for the purple and gold. Trying to maintain that momentum. Skip pass over to Beer, up top to Cornell, and now left side to Colomer. What the heck? I don't know why my screen was on that, but it wasn't supposed to be. Up to Cornella, he'll let it fly for 3. It's up 3! Jared Cornella! And that's just the type of kid that he is. He is a very big threat from beyond the arc. Bit ironic saying big in this situation, but he gets it done, and Colomer down the other end to the right side through contact, and it's going to go back to the Bronx. Good job by Colomer, though. No, oh, and I didn't even see Livingood on the steal and the score. 20-8. It is a lopsided affair here in Thermopolis. Up into the corner. Drives through the contact. It's up in a foul, and I want to say that it was either on, I think it was on Colomer. Lane Colomer going to get, probably, I think he's going to get charged with the foul here. Let's see what it is. Oh, no, it is actually on... it's actually on Gavin Livingood. So I apologize for that. Shot on its way, it's up and it's no good. Livingood on his first foul of the night. We did have a foul out for Cody in that girls' game. Rosie Morales fouled out in the fourth quarter. Shot is up and splash. 20-9. That gets Cody a little closer here, but And this is kind of the battle of Yellowstone here, Thermopolis and Cody. You know, Cody obviously the gateway to Yellowstone, but how do you get there? You have to go through Thermopolis first, and unless you're going up through Jackson, in which case, well, why would you do that? Up into the baseline, it's going to be out of bounds. But the battle on Highway 120, there will be a bit of a smaller battle of 120 coming up at the middle school level in a couple of weeks, or next week. Thermopolis will be heading up to Meeteetse to take on the Longhorns at the middle school level. Can't wait for that. Cornella gets it up underneath to Lane Collimer and out of bounds. He'll go back to the Bronx, and not the greatest pass in the world there. Cornella, I feel like was trying to get too much done there on the move. I do appreciate Collimer at least getting some motion there. He's trying to cut toward the baseline. It's going to be Living Good on the steal. Pump fake. Shots up, kick, get it to go. And it'll be rebounded here by the Bronx. Down the left side. Bounce pass. Right side. On its way. No good. Rebounded by Gavin Livingood. Jarrett Cornella with it. Cornella down the left side. Switches to his right. Drives through traffic. It's up in a traveling violation. 1:53 to go here. A couple of Bronx coming out of the stable. 0, 20, and 22. Bendall, Carter, and Fenton. They'll replace the 35 and 33, 5, and 10. So they'll replace Deltzer, Robinson, and Beechler. And just narrowly avoids the 5-second call there. Double team there. Livingood and Collimer. Ball is just a very sloppy pass, but still gets it up into the baseline, and a foul. And your obligatory shoe tying timeout. This time Jarrett Cornella having to tie those peach-colored sneakers. I love those. Oliver Beer also wearing some snazzy turquoise sneakers that are also really easy to see as well. You know, coaching football all these years. I've coached rec basketball and football. I'm going to be coaching girls basketball this year. It's always interesting that the type of sneakers that you see, or sneakers, cleats, whatever you want to call them, at the sport that they're playing. You know, it's always interesting to see that the kids are wearing all these awesome sneakers to help the parents out a little bit. I always hear the kids saying, you know, they wear these different sneakers so that the parents can, you know, point them out a little easier. And that's awesome. You know, I always love these awesome colored sneakers. I guess the brighter the better in this instance. It'd be, imagine if the WHSAA allowed them to wear, you know, like those little, God, I don't know if it's irrelevant these days. I don't see it very often anymore. But back in my day, we used to have these like light up sneakers, like they, mostly it would be the girls wearing them, but like, you know what I'm talking about, right? If you're a parent, you probably know what I'm talking about. Livingood on the rebound. Jarrett Cornella drives inside, trying to get there, pulls up for the mid. It's up and it's no good. Oliver Beer reacts a little too late there. Fenton on the defensive rebound. Moving to his left side, this is Ben Dahl. He'll go left side, shot open for three. It's up, can't get it to go. And Viles has been trying to get that three to go in all day. Livingood, back door to Cornella. 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter already. Can you believe that? It barely feels like we just tipped off like 2 minutes ago. Gavin Livingood into the corner, dips up underneath and cannot get it there to the 20 of Scott Bennett. And that's going to give it right on back to the Bronx here. 37 seconds to go. Up to the far side, shot clock disabled. They're going to give it up now to the 4. He'll drive left side. Ball is poked away by Beer and stolen away by the 31. Beautiful job by Oliver Beer to get there. Passes it right side. Carter Hughes Becerra. Volleyballs it up to Scott Bennett. Somehow that worked. Gives up to Becerra on the move. It's up and can't get it to go. A little too little power there. And the jump ball. And a couple of the Cody fans shouting from that far side there. They were not happy with that call. The jump ball will give it back to the Bobcats. Coming out of the Bobcat den, number 24, Lane Collimer. He'll come in to replace Scott Bennett. Passes it in, Collimer now up to Oliver Beer. 5 seconds to go. They'll give it up to Livingood. Livingood tries to get up underneath and a kicked ball violation. Half of a second to go here in this second quarter, and then a 10-minute halftime break to follow. Hope you are having a fantastic night here. We sure are. Freshman basketball on TBSN, then we got some 8th grade basketball tomorrow as the Worland Braves come down to take on the Thermopolis Bobcats. Tries to go right side and out of bounds. 1/10 of a second to go. And this is the quarter that just refuses to die. And they'll give it up, and they will not get it off in time, and that's okay because Collimer did not make the shot anyway. And that is going to bring an end to the second quarter here. A very quick, snappy first half. Bobcats lead 20-9. Cody has not even gotten out of the single digits yet. We'll be right back. The battle on Highway 120 resumes when we come back, as the gateway to Yellowstone paying the Bobcats a visit from one thermal site to another. We'll be back. The Battle of Buffalo Bill, Battle of 120, whatever you want to call it, will return when we come back. 20-9 here at the half. Bobcats lead.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
We'd like to welcome you back here inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. Getting ready to resume this game here as we get ready to enter the second half of our action here tonight. We're officially 3/4 of the way through our coverage for the night. Tomorrow we'll be back in action for some 8th grade boys basketball as the Thermopolis Bobcats welcome down a good old quote-unquote friend of ours. I'm just joking. The Worland Braves are coming down to visit the Bobcats tomorrow for some 8th grade boys basketball. That'll be live from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. 7th graders will be in Worland. We will not be up there for them, unfortunately. So we'll just be down with the 8th graders. Just the same thing as we did with Lovell. So coverage of that game, I believe, will start at 4:15, if I'm not mistaken. It might be a little bit earlier. Check our live stream page and corroborate it with the Hot Springs County School District #1 website for sure. Times, always check with the Hot Springs County School District #1 website for details on times and stuff. So that's probably your most reliable source. Back underway here for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Bronx on the struggle bus a little bit here today. Bounce pass back up to the right side. Shot on its way. Rejected. Living good. Getting a hand on it. And Cody is going to get ready to inbound here from the left side. Or I guess on the right side of the baseline. Left side of the gym. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. 33 on the turnaround jumper. Cody will get themselves into double digits with that basket. Jarrett Cornella bringing it up past the timeline. He'll move to the right side up top, loses the ball. Lane Collimer getting open. He'll have it on the right side up toward that little makeshift cone over there. Collimer driving inside, can't get it to go inside. Now here comes the 4 of Viles. He'll try to go for the pass up to the corner. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Bendall overshot it. Would have probably made it from NBA range. Cornella down the right side through contact, up and in! The little guy has had a knack for getting those baskets through contact like that. We saw that as well a ton in the middle school games recently with, I'm trying to remember who that is, actually, that keeps making all those heroic plays. Shot is up on the right side, it's up and it's no good. And if you're that size and you're that physical, that's going to pay dividends at this level. And that should go without saying, right? Everyone loves a short guy that can get it done at the rack. Not very often do you see that. Usually they're a block magnet, but not in this case. Bounce pass underneath to Oliver Beer, and it's out of bounds. 6:31 to play in the 3rd quarter. Glad to have y'all with us. It is freshman boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. And it's been a hectic week. We've had a lot of basketball. We had the first middle school game recently against Rocky. We had the high school games down in Ethity. Shot is up for Collimer, up and no good there. We were up in Lovell on Saturday, and now we're here, and then we got Worland tomorrow. We got Wednesday off. I don't know what we got going on Thursday. I think we have to go to Grable. Shot is up for 3. That one's up no good. I think we definitely have something on Thursday. I just can't remember what, but it's going to be a busy week. It's going to be a busy month for us. Down to the right side, it's up and a foul. 2 shots coming up. 6:03 still to go. Yeah, it's just been the hardwood has been getting a lot of use here recently. It's just been an active basketball season for Thermopolis so far. Collimer getting ready to take the shots for 2. Shot on its way. It's up and off the front of the rim. So he'll have another opportunity here. A little low scoring for a boys game so far. 22 on the board for Thermopolis. 11 only having 11. Collimer will get that second one to fall. 23 to 11 here. They'll get up into that. Living Good was the one who smacked it there. It's going to go back to the Bronx as Colomer loses it. And what kind of pass was that? Going up onto the far side. Bendall kind of was beaten by the ball there. And Oliver Beer is going to be the one that gets us started again here. 5:50 to go in the third quarter. Cornella, backdoor now to Living Good, gives the pass up to Logan Johnson, now to Oliver Beer, now left side to Living Good, now back to Cornella on the left side, dips up underneath the Beer, back turned. Beer one-on-one and a jump ball, and I think this is going to go bad. No, it's going to stay here with Thermopolis. I misread the possession arrow there. So it will be Bobcat ball. And just pounds it down onto the floor there. Almost like something you'd see in, I actually don't know. Something like, it'd be like a tip-off you'd see in Australian rules football, where the umpire just comes in and just slams it to the ground to get the ball up. That's exactly what kind of pass we saw there. Right side, shot is up for Oliver Beer. It's up and it's no good. Grabs his own rebound. That one's up and no good. Living Good on the attempt. That one's up. 4 times the charm. Yes, it is. Gavin Living Good with the basket. And a skip pass to the right side. Fakes out Colomer. They'll kick it back out. Here they go again. Cody has had virtually no luck on the three-point shots there. Oh, what a fall for the 23. Talich just gets a face full of wood. Left side, it's up. They're going to call the traveling violation. Heard a couple of jeers from the Bobcat side here. I said jeers with a J, by the way. It was not a good situation there. And sometimes you just got to be careful when you're going up on a big run like that. You got to be careful who's out in front of you. Logan Johnson on a great rebound there. Goes behind the back. What a move there. Been seeing a lot of good dribble moves from the girls and boys freshman teams lately. A couple of Bronx coming out of the stable here. Here comes Colomer down the left side and a foul. 4:19 to play here. In this freshman program that we've got for both boys and girls has been nigh on unstoppable tonight, or this season so far, it feels like. And the thing is, this isn't even their ceiling, I feel like. This is going to be a team that's going to constantly get better as the years progress. For goodness sakes, they're only 9th graders. They got a long way to go. And if this is considered a long way to go, I don't want to even know what we're looking at when these guys get to be sophomores, juniors, even seniors. Living Good, left side here to Cornella. Loses the ball. It's going to end up being called a foul. 4:13 to go. I don't think Cornella's going to get free throws here. Nope, it's going to be on the floor. Jarrett Cornella, why did they have him inbounding it is my question. He's up against a tree there. Carter, he still gets it into Colomer. Cornella on the run. He gets it to go. Jarrett Cornella for the running two. He's been doing fantastic tonight. Loose ball, passes it up to the far side. Carter's there, guarded by Cornella. A confident number 10 there as well. Shot is on its way for three. They finally get one to go. Delser for three. Even then, Cody still down by 11. He's pointing to his jersey number there too. Shot is on its way for Cornella on the running shot. Up and no good. He almost got that one to go too. I don't blame him at all for taking that. Shot is on its way, rolls off the rim. That had a 50-50 chance of going in there. Unfortunately, I don't think this guy really needs to be going to Las Vegas anytime soon because the odds were not on his side. Shot is up and a foul. Looks like they're going to send Colomer to the line again. He's been hoarding all the tickets to free throw land tonight. Aiden Clear coming into the game for the Bobcats. Coming out of the Bobcat den here. Nobody coming out of the Bronx stable. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Actually, check that. There is one coming out of the stable. Aiden Clear for the Bobcats, and then Talich coming out of the stable for Cody. He'll come in to replace. They're going to come in to replace. Who are they going to replace? I can't see his number because the coach is talking to him. Oh. And shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded there by the 4. We'll get that number to you as soon as we can. Talich with it in the corner. Ball is loose, picked up by Living Good. It was actually the 10 of Beechler that went out. Tries to pass up to the corner. Loose ball and almost stolen by Robinson, but it goes out of bounds. One coming out of the stable for Cody. It's Carter checking into the game. He'll come in to replace Viles as he'll be put to pasture for a little bit here. I know when they're put to pasture, it's normally permanent, but just bear with me here. At least I think it's permanent. I don't know. That's a question for my grandma. She's the one that's always watching the Kentucky Derby and the Churchill Downs and whatever. I don't really care about it, but, you know, I watch the Kentucky Derby with her just to be nice. It's up on a foul there. Oliver Beer, I think, was charged with the foul there. Carter was the victim of that, as Cody's going to get another opportunity. They're going to have 2 men in the backcourt here. They got their shooting guard playing back for some reason here. Now here comes the point guard up the far side. Check that. That was actually their 5. I apologize. Down the left side, kicks it back out. Pump fakes, moves in, trying to get by Aiden Clear. And Clear did something because that is going to be a traveling violation on the Bronx. Logan Johnson going to toss this in to Lane Collimer, who's had a heck of a game tonight. Backdoor to Gavin Living Good, up and in. And Gavin's making a case for another player of the game as well. He'll probably turn down that certificate too. No, he didn't turn down the last one. I didn't mean to say it like that, but he's just going to... If he ends up getting another certificate, you know he's probably going to be about as humble as he was with the last one. I think I know who's going to say is most deserving of this one tonight. But we still got a lot of time to decide that. Bobcats as a team, though, have been playing super well tonight, though. So here comes Living Good off the pass by Beer. Down the right side, loses the ball and out of bounds. Looks like it'll stay right where it's at here with the the Bobcats. I'm sorry. I don't know why I was still thinking Cody was on that side. Then again, there is some cleaning supplies coming in from I think they just wiped down the wrestling mats. The fumes from the wrestling room, I think, are starting to get to me a little bit. Left side, it's Living Good. It's up, but it's no good. Shot on its way on the turnaround, up and in. Lane Collimer. Almost called him Paul. That is actually his dad down there on the bench. I made that mistake a lot last year, and I don't know why. Gives it on back. Oliver Beer on the steal. And now here comes Lane Collimer up the middle of the floor. He's got Johnson to his left and Beer to his right. He'll pass left side to Johnson. Beer trying to get open. Clear will circle around, and it'll be a steal. And Lane Collimer with the tip, and what the heck? Well, I guess that's some hustle right there. It was a 50-50 up there, too, having to use some football skills there. That's taken away by Oliver Beer. Left side, picks up the dribble, kicks it on back up to Collimer. He'll drive right side. Bounce pass up to Gavin Living Good, up and in. And they're going to use a timeout. Thermopolis using their 3rd timeout. Troy Weishart wants to talk it over just a little bit. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching freshman boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Bobcats have over doubled the Cody Bronx points total. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Troy Weishart calling a 30-second timeout for his Bobcats to regroup. We're back inside of Hot Springs County High School. I'd like to remind you today's broadcast brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting, as well as a self-plug, the Boys in Blue Athletic Club. Boys in Blue Athletic Club is gearing up for the 2026 Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball League. If you are interested in joining us, we still need a couple more men and at least one more woman. We're looking at a max of 12, I think. So right now we currently are sitting at 4. If you're interested in playing for us, get in contact with us at 307-388-9203. Same one to get in contact with us if you're willing to sponsor TBSN or anything like that. Not really that. It's the same number is what I'm trying to say. Shot is up for Cody, and it's in. Didn't catch who got it. Back door to Collimer. Passes it right side. Ball is loose and picked up by the 4 of Viles. Tries to skip over to Talich, and now up into the front court to Delzer. Out of bounds it goes, and it'll stay with the Bronx. Excuse me. 17 seconds to go. Second half hasn't been nearly as quick as the first half was. Wide open 3. It's up and it's no good. And Bobcats can kind of afford that. Cody has been rotten beyond the arc tonight. Cornella with it on the left side. They'll move to the right side. Switches to his left. Now underneath. Here comes Beer. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. And gets it off before the buzzer. And we're going to take a quick breather. Oliver Beer getting some points on the board tonight. He's had a good night. Not nearly as good of a night as the Whirling game, but he's still having a really good night here tonight against the Cody Bronx. We'll be back in just a moment. The Clash on Highway 120 resumes. When we come back in just a moment, enjoy this ad-free quarter break here on Two Basins Sports Network. 36-18 at the end of 3. I'd like to welcome you back here. Fourth and final quarter, about ready to get started here in our freshman action tonight. Tomorrow we'll be live from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium at Thermopolis Middle School, just about a mile up the road here in Thermopolis, up on 14th Street for middle school or 8th grade boys basketball. A and B teams will take on the Worland Braves after the belt to butt that they performed against the Lovell Bulldogs on Saturday. They'll be looking to carry that momentum into the Worland Braves. The second of 4 non-con matchups this season, or I should probably say 5 actually. All that will be on TBSN. 8th graders only, not the 7th graders, unfortunately. Shot is up and in for Collimer. He's been on fire tonight. There's just been no stopping that number 24. Haven't seen much of him in the games against Lovell and Worland, but he's doing his job here tonight against Cody. Oh, how did he miss that? The rim just flat out spat it out. And it's going to be going back to the Bobcats, number 33 with a good look. Shot on its way for Cornella. How did he get that to go in? He just went up underneath the basket. He was like, whoop, just threw it up, just hoping for the best. He still got it to go. Number 23 there, Talich on the basket for Cody. 20-point gap here in the fourth quarter. 40-20 in the fourth quarter. In case you're just tuning in on the battle of for the battle of 120, Lane Collimer from the right side up and in. Again, there's been no stopping him tonight. He's just been absolutely incredible tonight. Running shot up and no good. Lane Collimer on the rebound. Down the right side, it's up and it's poked loose. It's going to go back to whence it came. And it looks like we got a sub coming in. Bendall coming in for Cody. So Bendall's going to come in to replace the 5 of Robinson. I think Robinson might have actually fouled out. Or no, he didn't. Did he? I actually don't know. Jarrett Cornella Tosses it in. Now here comes Colomer. Now left side to Cornella again in the corner. Moving to his right side on the inside the paint. Spins around, takes it up to Beer. It's up and it's in. Cha-ching! Oliver Beer with a fantastic finish at the rim. Gets up into the corner. Drives left side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Bendall on the basket. A 22-point game here. Here comes Colomer. You can tell that the Bobcats are having just so much fun out there on the floor tonight. Left side to Cornella. Motion up to Gavin Livingood. Turns around. It's up and it's blocked. Talich on the takeaway down. He'll come down coast to coast. Right side. Drives through traffic, and they're going to call the charge. They're going to give the charge to the Bronx. It's going to come back to the Bobcats. I'd like to remind you today's game brought to you by Thermopolis Basketball Club, as well as Leah May's Little House of Quilting and Kirby Consulting. Proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Left side, here comes Cornella. Has it on the left lane, takes the shot, it's up and it's no good. Livingood back up to Cornella. Loose ball taken back away. Here comes Delzer. Through the middle of the floor to the left side, up and in with a two-hander. And Cody just trying to get as many points as they can here before the end of the game. 5 minutes to go. It's a non-zero chance, though. They can come back into this game. Left side, it's Colomer up and a foul. And we'll try to get that number for you, number 23. Talich charged with his first personal. Looks like Delzer will be, I don't think he is coming off. Aiden Clear and I think Scott Bennett are going to be coming out of the Bobcat den here in just a moment. Shot on its way, it's up and it's in. Colomer we've already sung our praises about him so much tonight. He has done so well for this Bobcat team. Jarrett Cornella coming out with Joel Skelton. Shot on its way, up and in. Swish for Lane Colomer. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the game. Viles underhands it here to the 33 of Delzer. Now back up into the corner. He'll switch to his left hand. Takes the shot on the run. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Lane Colomer. He'll try to get out of there. Here they go. 4:30 to go. Left side, Beer. Now up to Livingood. Tries to run the floor. It's tipped and stolen away. Talich coming back down the other end. Down the right side. Up and in. And Talich doing his job the way that he should. Colomer. Right side. He'll pass up to Gavin Livingood. Screen set by Colomer. Tries to give it up left side to Clear. Clear to Colomer. He'll drive inside. Loses the ball. And now here comes Talich. Down the far side of the court. He'll pass left side. Here comes Delzer. Delzer to the left. Loses control of the ball. It's picked up by Bendall. Pulls up for the jumper. It's up and it's no good. Oliver Beer on the rebound. He'll spin it back out to Lane Colomer. Left side to Oliver Beer. Left side now to Colomer. Now up to Aiden Clear up top, trying to get by the 10. He'll give it up now right side to Oliver Beer. Dips it inside, and Colomer with a too easy of a lane to the basket as Delzer with a defensive breakdown for the Bronx. And we got one coming out of the den. We got three coming out of the stable. Right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Beechler on the basket for Cody. Coming out of the den for the Bobcats will be Jarrett Cornella and Logan Johnson. Coming out of the stable for the Bronx will be Fenton and Carter. Right side, here comes Gavin Livingood. Pump fakes, goes left side. It's tipped and it's stolen away. Beechler down the right side. And it's rejected. And they're going to bring in the subs here. So once again, Fenton and Carter checking in for the Bronx. Logan Johnson and Jarrett Cornella checking in for the Bobcats. We're looking at 2:44 to go. Tosses it into the left side and breaks down, takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. How did he miss that? Right side, driving to the lane. It's up. He just looked like he was about dang near ready to dunk it. Talich has been the best player on the court tonight for the Bronx. It's just too bad that he hasn't really been rewarded that much, unfortunately. An 18-point game. Down the right side, and Johnson can't get it to go. It was almost rejected, too. That was the thing. Down the left side, Beer won't pick up in time. It's up and it's in. And Jarrett Cornell will bring it down, and Oliver Beer with the defensive breakdown there, unfortunately. Far side, Beer comes in to set the screen. They'll pass the right side to Logan Johnson. He'll drive through the middle, kicks it out to Aiden Clear. He'll go left side. Back door to Jarrett Cornella. He'll have a lane, takes the shot. It's up and it's in. And Jarrett Cornella with a phenomenal game here today. It's time to deliver your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game as soon as this play concludes. That one's up and no good. This one's pretty obvious. Lane Collimer is your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. And honorable mentions today, I think, shot is up for Cornella. Won't get that one to go. Honorable mentions today for Thermopolis include Jarrett Cornella. I'm going to also say probably... shot is on its way. Oliver Beer, definitely. Shot is up on the right side, up and in. And your final honorable mention today will be Gavin Livingood. Okay, so it looks like there was a little confusion there. Not a timeout. So they were subbing in some players. We did not get a chance to see all of them. So I'm just not going to bother. 50-34 here. Less than a minute to go. Honorable mentions today for the Cody Bronx include Talich as well as Delzer, and I'm also going to say Viles. Those are your honorable mentions today for Cody. We do not have their first names, unfortunately. Just their last names, but I guess that's good enough. Right side, Johnson. Passes left side here. This is the 11 of Joel Skelton. He'll give it up behind him to Cornella. Shot clock disabled. Cornella moves right side. The camera is not on him. I'm sorry. Up onto the mountain here. He'll move right side, trying to get by Round Top. Don't be too ashamed, Jared. I can't climb Round Top either. I've tried 3 times. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. The 11 of Joel Skelton with it. 8, 7, it's tipped, and Cornella will keep it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. That's the end of this game, and the boys have taken down the Cody Bronx 50-34. Both the boys and girls freshman teams take down the Bronx here in Thermopolis for the Battle of 120. And what a game for both the boys and the girls. And these two teams, if I'm not mistaken, will be meeting each other again in Cody later on this year. Can't remember whether or not we're going to be in Cody for that, but we're just going to double check our calendar to see what we got. Wow, what a game! Just what a game for the Bobcats. They just did not let off the gas pedal all night, and this is the result. 50 points on the board for the Bobcats. They've outscored the girls, but not by much. Both teams just kept it going here today, played their best basketball. Congratulations to the Bobcats, and we wish a safe drive for the Cody Bronx. Just really, that's all we have to say. Not much else to say other than Lane Collimer, your player of the game. And look at that. The Cody Bronx actually helped them put chairs away. Would you look at that? You say what you want there about this, but that's what we call a well-coached team there. You know, that's something I would have my players do. You know, help put away the chairs if you're whether you're at home or on the road. That's a group of good kids off the floor and on the floor. You know, I think Cody is definitely still a really good team. I think the Bronx still have a bright future. You know, they're going to be a pain in the you know what when they get up to the varsity level. they caused a couple of problems tonight for the Cats. That's going to conclude our coverage of freshman basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium for 8th grade boys basketball between the Whirlin Braves and the Thermopolis Bobcats. Thank you to our partners, Thermopolis Basketball Club, Kirby Consulting, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting for their continued support of Two Basins Sports Network. I'm going to pack up and get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow at the middle school. And until next time, thank you for tuning in, and please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. 50-34, the freshman boys pull out a win over the Cody Bronx here in Thermopolis.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor